This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Running back searching for a hole. Keeps it.
Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Got to man this guy down the field.
Yeah, and making those big plays down the field. Texas, when you think about great teams, you think about it.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Trying to take it back. He's at the 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown! Arms take over and they'll send out the offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game.
He holds it in and nobody's close. A huge... The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown!
Zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
They'll run the screen. He's brought down.
Big gain, you want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job.
Because third down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold up.
Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man.
Down the field, but how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
And they couldn't
be aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
Pulls it in. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. The drive here with first down to open this period. The give to the lone running back. The stop halfway there on first down. It's 2nd and 5. Wants to throw. It's Ewers. Got his man downfield. He's brought.
Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy.
That edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Needs to get it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he's got it. Touchdown. Has it again, and here comes the offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now
not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back?
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it was
consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
He found
on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to.
It's hard to complete and it's hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that 3rd down play, it's just too many yards to gain, and now they're forced to punt.
And he's going to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it's held on. Wonder if they'll throw it again after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 49. That's caught. It's Baxter. And they'll stop. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking for a deep man. Grabs it inside the 10. Touch. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Burned the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot.
Ball in the air, intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good... Going up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. There to make the stop, and we've played 3 in this one. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. On the run, it's Baxter.
Downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
They've got the screen set up.
This is when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
Unloads to the wideout. And they fail
to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game.
On fourth down, looking to pass. He's taking the shot. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve. Offense set for a first down play. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. At the 20, he's got space. And he rolls. Active play on first down. Back to throw, it's Ewers. Going over the top. And he's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Longhorns!
That ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Alabama looks like a legit title contender. Go back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got his man quickly. After the completion, the secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. From the gun, running back on the move. Expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. At midfield, he's got room. He's loose. Inside the 10. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
The kickoff team out there to boot it away and 15 yards farther up the field after the roughing the kicker penalty. Offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how it's...
Sends it downfield. And it's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, and that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
And the point after is good. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. They're lining up to boot it away. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Nice job by the Arkansas, ready to send out this offense. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people...
Years and years to come. These big-time moments, Palmer, coming down to the wire, who steps up and makes the big-time play.
And this is why you lift the weights in the offseason. This is why you do all the gassers and all the...
It's loose. And the defense has it. They're going the other way. And they'll drag him down.
Light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game because that hit is what caused that fumble.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. trying to pound their way in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do, just like practice. Knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
And now a critical extra point attempt here. Timeout called by the defense. 13 seconds to go. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And what a huge score and extra point there to get it tied in the final minute. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for space. It's Jackson. Powers through the defender. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Second down coming up. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
The completion brings up a second down. Off play action. And they
practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
The offense will use a timeout with a critical down coming in overtime. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Texas! They strike first here in overtime.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem.
Arkansas, 42.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Back to pass, it's Green. Coming after it. Under big first down sack for the defense. Brings up second down. He's looking to throw. And they pick it off. You can't give it away in overtime. What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays in big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great win.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.